Hello everybody, Zachary Fruhling, aka Cozy Azeroth here. We're going to hopefully finish up our work on Frieza's Fury, our retro 8-bit style Dragon Ball Z themed fighting game that I've been working on with my friend Dylan Metzing. I need to get into Discord here, I forgot to do that, so let me do that real quick and we'll get set up. Let's get into the voice chat. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Okay, let's get back to PICO-8. I'm going to load up the version of the game I have. I think Dylan is sending me a new version of the game with new sound effects. So, but let's... Oh, are you here?
Yep, I just joined.
Oh, hey, I didn't hear you join. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, you're live on Twitch.
Pretty close to when you did, yeah.
Let's, so you don't have a new version of the game, you said?
No, not yet.
That's okay. Let's open up the version we have then and get to work. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I had a pretty busy week last week. I was at Max's pretty much the whole time. We finally made our decision on a mixer.
Oh, good.
We've been messing with that. Yeah. But that decision's finally finished. Yeah, we selected a mixer. It's really exciting. But yeah,
that is exciting.
Energy and all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that too.
Yeah. So it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So what are our goals? Let's look at our Trello board. Right here. All right. So we were going to create a new Kai explosion sound effect, and you were going to tweak another sound effect. We need to play test. Yep. We need to polish the code for publishing, which we can do that a little bit today. Let's do that.
Let's do that a little bit.
Then really that's it. We probably need to we can't create the finished version of the cartridge yet with the thumbnail image because we need to wait till the game is done, but when it's done we can create the cartridge file for it with the thumbnail image. So we need to choose a thumbnail image, but we can do that next time if we're not going to finish it up today. So it sounds like all we really have to... Have you been able to find any more bugs? Have you been playtesting it at all?
No, I didn't end up. I wasn't even home most of the week. I was at Max's.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
4 of the days.
Well, why don't we make it a goal? I need to pick up a couple of USB controllers, and let's do what we can to polish up the code today, which I don't think will take very long. So maybe we'll do a kind of a shorter stream today, and then we can play test between now and next time.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so let's see what we can do to polish things up. One thing that stands out to me, we originally we were going to have 5 screens, remember? but we ended, so our screen numbers are a little weird because we really only have 3 screens now.
Yeah.
So like we've got screen 0, screen 1, and screen 5. So I suggest we just change this from screen 1 to screen 2 everywhere.
Yeah.
So we just need to be really careful about where and how we do that. So let's start at the top. That's one obvious. I want the code itself to be as polished as possible, and then we can work on the aesthetics part of it. So I don't think this comes up until we get to the input section, right? This is all just functions at the beginning. Actually, you know what I could do? I could search for everywhere there's the word screen.
Yeah.
Screen equals 1, that's fine. Title screen, that's okay. Next screen. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So let's screen equals 2 now. And I just broke the game, so let's make sure we do this everywhere. Okay, if screen equals 2, then. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. That goes on to the character selection screen. And screen 2. Taking lunch?
Taking
Okay.
lunch.
I love you.
I love you.
Why'd you change that one?
Um.
That one was a 1 instead of a 5.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Why did I do that? Good call.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here we go. Why did I do that? Because I haven't had enough coffee this morning. That's why I did that.
Perfect.
That's why we're doing this together, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So start out screen equals 0, screen variables. Nothing else should need changing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that was all the actual ones.
I think that's it. Let's just make sure it still runs. So far, so good. Looks good. Let's make sure we can get back to the character selection screen. Yeah, it takes quite a bit longer to punch your way through a fight now.
Yeah, it does.
That's okay. That's a good thing, I think. As long as it's not so slow that the timer runs out before you can, make it.
Yeah.
Want to make sure that the timing of the round feels good given that change.
Yeah.
I always forget which button does which because I don't have controllers. I'm using my keyboard. So, oh yeah, so we're fine.
Yay.
Good. That's a nice change, I think. But that one's been bugging me for a while. Okay, let's go back to the top. So I know this is like super tedious. I just want this to be, if we're going to put it out there and establish a little credibility as game developers, even if this is a fan project for now, I just want it to look really professional, so people go, oh yeah, those guys know what they're doing,
Yeah.
I mean, strictly speaking, we need to be using indents better. Oops. Like, this needs to be indented, and this needs to be indented. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because all this is in this giant function. That's why we didn't do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the indent? Do you think we should... Am I obsessing about the indenting? I don't think it really matters, maybe.
This is my first time seeing any coding projects, so I'm not really sure what the, what like the typical, I don't really know any of the standards.
Well, it's basically just hierarchical. So this function is large. It encompasses everything until we get to the end of that screen drawing function, which is way down here. And so it's basically just hierarchical. So if this is the main function, then these should all be indented by one level. And then this is subordinate to this, so it's indented even further.
Okay.
Like so.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, if that's how it would normally be in most coding things.
But it's also ugly. I don't like it personally. I prefer it to be more linear, but maybe we should just not worry about it. It's bugging me already. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, it's like if it's already bothering you, then yeah.
It is. I mean, little things like indenting in the if-then statements make sense. Like that.
Yeah.
Probably want to get rid of extraneous spaces here too. Actually, this looks pretty good. Like, see, this is a little ugly because this if is subordinate to this if, you know. Yeah, maybe I will clean that up.
Do you want to do that first title for index 2? There's the one between the ELSIF, the first ELSIF and the end.
I'm sorry, where?
The white line between the first ELSIF and the end, the title or one index.
Oh, right here.
One.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Uh-huh.
That's a little nicer looking. That actually works nicely. Maybe I'm convincing myself it's a good idea to do. Yeah, this is still subordinate to this. And this is still subordinate to that. Wait a minute, Kai Blast. Okay, yeah. This is the long one, right? Yeah, because this is all Kai Blast stuff. That's where I gotta be careful. That's why I don't like this kind of crap right here. So this, if end, if end, if end, if end. This one goes with which one? Here, I think, right?
So.
And all of this is inside of let's see, function, draw title screen. I get so confused by the nesting of the ends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. So we got this function, draw title screen, if end, if end, if end, that's okay. You know, I think I will. I'm convincing myself I need to indent. It's getting just so hard to So this is, yeah, this is still, so this goes like that, like that, like that. Players. So that should be indented, right? Yeah. But what does this end go with? Oh, this right here, right? If this, right, okay. So this is subordinate here. Right, like so.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're talking. Right?
Yeah.
That looks better. Okay. This is still. Right, and this one goes with that. Okay, we need an extra space here because I've been using extra space. Boom. 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 Auras. Boom. Yeah, okay, now we're looking a little better.
Yeah.
Nested defense statements, the bane of every programmer. Now then, I have to remind myself, what did I miss here? Okay, so this one goes here. Oh yeah, so this must go with that one, right? So this must be the end of the draw title screen right here. What does this one go with?
So I'm not sure of.
Have an extra end here? Wouldn't seems like it wouldn't run if there was an extra end, so something that it's
Yeah.
wrapped.
I think this was the time there where it wasn't working right, and you were like, I feel like I'm just missing an end, and you just put an extra.
I think I did, and it's right. But so we've got if. Okay, that one goes with that one. That one goes with that one. So far, so good. That's all really straightforward. Now here we got if and if and. Okay, those look pretty good. If. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. If, then we have if else end, if else end, if else if end, if else end. Okay, so that looks good. That goes with this. Chi Blast. Okay. If else end, if else end. Looks good. That looks good. Okay, I have no idea. It seems like we have an extra end in there, but then it seems to be working fine. So,
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right.
I can live with it.
Thing.
Maybe I shouldn't have this ginormous function draw character selection screen. You know, probably should have broken it down a little further. That's okay. Live and learn, right?
Mm-hmm. Works.
Does work. That's the end of that function, right? Draw character selection sprites. Yeah, okay. I don't know of any programming project that doesn't have a little bit of programming weirdness in it, you know, code weirdness. Okay, so far so good. I think this is helpful. I think this is on the whole a good thing. It's going to be a little tedious to take, 20 minutes to run through the entire thing here. Time well spent, though. I want to look as professional as possible.
Yeah.
Even if I can't figure out why the hell there's an extra end in there.
Yeah.
It didn't work without it, so let's go with something. I just must not be seeing it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't help that this code is so chunky. You lose it so quickly. I was showing another gaming friend of mine in Discord or in Twitch the other day our games. Wow, it's so chunky. Like the aesthetic of it, you know. That's funny how I think younger people think of it as chunky games. I think of it as retro. Chunky game? Oh, you mean like 8-bit?
Yeah.
It is chunky, yes.
That is funny.
Yeah, it was cute. Okay. There. We're a fifth of the way done, give or take.
Yeah.
so stoked to get. You know what we could do, actually? We could also create our itch page for this and start posting our devlogs.
Okay, yeah.
We need to figure out what to call ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
How about just like, I don't know, Ashland Games or Ashland Software, since this is born out of Ashland, you know? I'm from California, but I was an Ashlander for 1 year.
Work, yeah. I'm
I
from
mean, it's-
Missouri, but I'm neither one of us fully built yet. So that's where we met.
That might be a nice little nod to the origin of it. I don't know. It's not a very exciting name.
And the name can always change later too.
Yeah, I mean, I think in order to create an itch page, we have to call ourselves something. I thought of Piccolo Games or something like Piccolo Gaming or something like this. Piccolo Games, but there's a company with a very, very similar name.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So that's not good.
Yeah. The only one I've come up with still is the Gentle Gamers.
I don't know. To me, it sounds wishy-washy. I don't know.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Just was for GG, but yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we finish this function and we immediately call. Yeah, okay, because this is we want to run it once in the initialization function. That's why we have those there. All right, I think I'm run the randomize planet and randomize stars functions once. I'm so proud of this.
Yeah. So close to being done.
We are very close to being done. Oh, that's right. We had this one is indented. That's right. So oh, I gotta remember what the hell I did here. Some of these we put on one line, right? Lord. So, yep. So this one is subordinate. So this one should go like this. And then this one's subordinate. I think that goes like that. Yep. And so That goes like that. It goes like that, and there we are. That looks good. That one's a little funky. I think we did some stuff where we were consolidating, you know, just trying one-line if-then statements to get a few tokens back at that point. Oops, careful. Not taking too much to clean this up. Yeah, again, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the indents. They're kind of like standard, but I find them annoying. But it's because I grew up writing basic programs, so you know everything. There were no indents. It was just one long list.
Yeah.
So this was kind of an adjustment for me.
It does make it a little easier to tell what everything is and where it all goes.
It does. You just have to be really careful. If you do it, you got to do it consistently.
Yeah.
There we go. That looks pretty good too. That's good. Wait a minute. What's wrong here? Something's wrong. If rounds.
That one top, the next.
This one goes with this one.
That end goes back.
Oh, I know. I see what's happening. This one goes like this.
There we go.
That's more like it. Okay, yeah, I see it. I saw it now. This one, this if then was right after that if end, wasn't? Yeah. Okay, that looks right. Yep, that looks good. Okay. That's one of the things I'm just like visually I'm really bad at for some reason. That's why I don't tend to use them very much. Seems like a stupid thing to be bad at, but.
Well, you're not used to doing it.
Mm-hmm. So this one is subordinate to that. That ends that one.
That start timer delay go forward one more.
Two more. Oh, this one should go this way, right? Because it's right at the end of that one.
But that white line in between the if then or if end isn't indented. The start timer delay.
Oh, this one. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. And then this one is within the other one. So this has got to go like that. This ends that. There's a lot of nesting in this one. So this one's right here. Wait, that's not right. Ugh, this is why I suck at this. Okay. these two go together, and they're right. This one immediately follows that one. If and if... Oh, here's the problem. There we go. Boom. End. Yep, that looks right.
Yep.
What did I do here?
They're going.
Yeah, let's see what I did here. There we go. This one's way indented. Nope, like that.
One more.
Hmm?
That end went too far. Yeah.
Yep. So this needs to go over to... Let's see, so this one is subordinate to this one. So this one goes right there. And then this is still right here. There you go. Okay, that worked okay. Okay, so we did not need this play background music function, right? We decided that's gone. We didn't use it. We just deleted it. Yeah, we just don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah, so goodbye. All right, there we go. It's funny, this one was actually much better on apparently from the beginning. Yeah, okay, that one's fine. This one looks pretty good already as well, doesn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Why did I do this? This doesn't need to be indented that much. That's better. Yeah, that looks right, right? I think so. Yep, this and this if then statement, these are subordinate, then we get another if then subordinate to that. That ends. That ends. This is at this level. Maybe it could go up here with these, but I'm just trying to keep it kind of top to bottom linear. Okay. That was easy. Nice. Yeah, we're getting there. We're more than halfway done with doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, and all of this is inside the initialization function. That's right. So technically, they should all be, because we're all within this initialization function, strictly speaking. But I'm not going to worry about that. See what I mean? So technically, everything needs to be subordinate to the initialization. We're about line 1100 something, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We got these giant. If screen equals 1, then do all these things. It's pretty long.
Yeah, that doesn't end till the bottom.
It doesn't, yeah. Ugh, I hate having to indent the whole damn thing one extra level just because of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
That's my shit.
I'm just going to bite the bullet on that one. Why is this on one line? Shouldn't this be... It should be... Let's see, update character selection title. Seems to me that this should be down here like this, right? Oop. Like that.
For me.
Hope it didn't break anything. Well, let's make sure it still runs. So far, so good. Didn't get an error, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. Okay. That's better. There we go. Riveting streaming, huh? What's that?
I couldn't understand what you said there.
I said riveting streaming.
Oh, yes.
Do we know how to party or what?
I'm like cleaning up code. Format. Formatting and all.
Oh yeah, it's looking better. Oh yeah, messiness. I'm just gonna bite the bullet on this. I'm just gonna make sure each of these little chunks is fine. Like this kind of stuff. I don't want, because look at how indented we already would have to be. You know, we're in the update function, and then we've got the if screen equals 2, then if round state equals 1. It's just we're talking about adding 3 more indents to everything. I just don't want to do that. We'll just make sure each of these chunks is fine, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, we've been really careful right here, it looks like. Sort of. Except for right here, right?
Yeah. Go back.
That one needs to go to there. This one needs to go to there, and that looks right. Okay. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh yeah, so this this goes there, and these all go back one. That's what's happening. That actually all looks right, right? I think so. Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotta be careful here. So there's this if then. We have an if then with a bunch of else ifs that ends here. Oh yeah, this else if goes here, and then the whole thing ends. That's right. So it's already right. Right, so all this. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this charging code is quite long, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll have things in it.
Yeah, all this needs to be subordinate,
Yeah.
like so, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. I wish there were an automatic way to find the corresponding end to any given if, you know? That would be really handy.
That would be handy.
Because this is all still only happening when we press the button to charge. This all has to go like this. What the fuck did I do? Does this go with this? This must go. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. I think what's happening here is this actually goes like this, like that, and like that. When we're pressing the buttons, all this happens unless, and if the buttons aren't pressed, then we are resetting the sprite and charging as false. I think that's right. Okay, yeah, and then we're back into just normal stuff here. Okay, I think that's right. That was a little tricky.
Do you want to leave that section like commented out all like that, or do you
Well,
want to out of there? I think we're keeping that now.
oh yeah, definitely. No, we solved that problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that needed to go back there. This else goes with that if. Okay, that looks good. It gets indented.
That first forward delay, go forward one more too.
Oh, actually, yeah. This whole thing needs to go like that. Look. There we go. That's better. To me, the indentings don't actually help. I find them visual clutter. It's harder to, but you know, everyone's different, so it's all good. To each their own, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we put that on one line. That's on one line. If then statement on one line. Wait a minute, what happened here? If and if and if and if and. Oh, this needs to be indented. That's what it is. This needs to be indented, and then the whole thing ends like that. And we can probably just get rid of these spaces, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. Why do we have two indents there? There we go. That's better, right? If then end. These just follow that, and then this big if then statement ends. Boom. All right, we're almost there. We're 3/4 of the way, more than 3/4 of the way done with this tedium. If you like tedium, our stream is the one for you. Look, we're all super careful there already. Check that out. Okay, here's the weird charging code again.
I love you, Mama.
Love you too. Sorry, I'm just in the thick of this here. So all this needed to be indented. That was right. Same thing as before. Yes, and this else went with that. So that looks good.
Mhm.
Looks good. There we go. Looks good. This one's weird. It's a single line if then statement, I think. Yep. Okay. Let's get rid of these extra spaces. There we go. In round state 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure actually.
I think I am.
I don't know.
It's way up here. Because round state 2 is where the action happens. Oh no, wait. Screen equals 2. Round state equals... Oh yeah, no, round state equals 1. It's the end of the fighting, right? Oop, shit. Oh man, now I'm confused about where that... Well, I'll just say end round state, but I don't want to mess it up. But then we've got round state equals 3.
I don't remember what all the different round states are.
Why do... Huh, okay.
Summon
Start,
0.
play, end. Round state equals 1, then Yeah, okay, round set equals 3. It must be how we're doing the game over thing. Round state 3 must be the game over state.
Yeah, just the game over box, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. Again, I'm gonna ignore the fact that we should be indenting one more level here because of this draw function, just like I did with the initialization and the update function. Let's see, end draw function. Oops, hello. I don't think I need that. It's pretty clear that end screen equals 2. Oops. I'll just... That's the end of our code. Alright, we did it. Well, there we go. We cleaned up the whole thing. Might be tiny little improvements I want to make next time, but that looks pretty good. You think of anything else obvious we should do here?
Maybe check comments. Comments and, yeah, more spaces, see if there's anything else to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Just wants to do it like that. Comment for the round number, I think there's still all 5 in there. You only have 3 now.
Wait, what? Sorry, what?
Yeah, maybe it was somewhere else actually. Thought there was comment for the round. Oh no, that's the screen. Never mind.
Yeah, I changed that one.
Okay. So I think there's still a comment that says if it equals 1 through 5, what all they mean. But just the comment.
We'll take a look.
And game over box.
What's that, sir?
The round state also tracks the game over box, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think it needs a comment. Round box. Do you like the comments better with the space after the 2 lines or no space? I think I like it with the space after, like that. What do you think?
I think I like the space. Yeah.
I think I'll leave that comment in. Like, what the hell is chi increment? Chi reduction on chi blasts.
Yeah.
Initial timer value, that's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think we need a comment for that. Timer delay. Initial timer delay counter value. Yeah, leave that in there. Game starts at round 1. Yeah, it's helpful. There's no harm in leaving comments in. Just don't want to leave in extraneous ones. That, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can get rid of these extra spaces. What do you think?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it's okay. Boom. Boom. Don't need to have all this space in such a simple thing to understand, I think that's fine. I'm going to clean up some of the spaces between things as well. Kind of haphazardly doing that, but if I don't do it now, I'll do that next time. I'm going to make, every time we do this, I want to make little improvements, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Take some of the pressure off of doing it all at once. I want to get rid of these extra, I'm satisfied that this is working fine. I'm going to get rid of these little comment markers there.
Yeah.
Heaven help us if we need to, do a major, bug fix to the game. I don't think there will be any major bugs,
I think we got them already.
I think so too. You never know, but nothing super critical, it seems like. Oh yeah, we're going to get rid of these, right?
Yep.
Nope, that clears the screen. I don't need to put that on there anymore. All right, there we go. Let's make sure it still works. We didn't break anything. Look at us. Actually, I want to start at the top one where I started adjusting the. Yeah, we'll do this here real quick. From the top. It's this tiny little thing. But this is the fun part. When you know you're on tiny little things, it's like, hey, look at us. This game's working. Look at the stupid little things we're working on now. Okay, I think we're good. Let's make sure it still runs. I love the music.
Really love our title screen.
Just button mashing, checking our bug fix from last time for a minute while I've got it up. Yep, I don't see any weirdness. Good.
Good.
Good, good, good. Well, let's save this version. And now we want to get in the habit of every time we make a new version, we want to go, okay, that is 0.9.1. Save fight. Yes. All right, let's. I'm going to email you this version. I think we should get started making an itch page for this. What do you think? Or do you want to hold off on that?
Can we plug in spots for the new sound effects so that whenever I update them, they're already in the game?
Yeah.
We just need to use blank sound effects.
Sure. Like you mean for the Kai Blast explosions?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we figure out which sound effect number you want to use? That's this one, right?
Yep. And then scroll through that list. Yeah, scroll through that till we get to one that's not being used. It's in the 40s, I think. So we go pretty far.
Yeah, and we just need to make sure we're, when we add something new, we're not breaking some other sounds, given that we had that problem already. So.
Yes.
So this is hopefully we can add it, and not break things, kind of thing.
Yes, I really hope so.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. 46 and 47 will work.
Okay. You want to just add a placeholder now so we can at least get it in there and make sure it's working?
Yes, exactly.
But do you want to add a little something here so we can hear that it's working right now?
Sure. You can just click and drag your mouse in that area anywhere. There we go.
Why did it start the music?
Press space.
Why did it start the music when I did that?
It did?
It did. It was playing music.
I didn't hear anything. Press it again. That's the sound effect you made.
Okay. That's too crazy. How do I?
You can, the bottom part with all the little pink rectangles, you can bring those all the way down and that'll
That deletes them?
sound. Yeah, so you can make it shorter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just want a little.
Let's try that.
Right, but it needs to be noise. Right, like more like a.
Pink staticky sound is more of a. Or you can go into the grid from the top left of the corner. You have to actually like re-click on the re-click on the red boxes to change the sound.
You say the pink one?
Yeah, that one's more of a staticky sound. That's a pretty good start.
It's a decent start. So 46 and 47.
Yeah. Make that one go up or something.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just put these in here so you can work on them.
Perfect.
Okay, so 46 and 47.
Yeah.
Okay, so when do you want this to happen? Whenever the explosion happens?
Yes. And we might need to do the thing to where it turns off the sound. I just thought about that.
Right, that's my point.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's why I wonder if we shouldn't do that until you get the sounds you like, you know.
PICO-8.
You hate I love PICO-8, but its constraints are frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying dang, not I hate. Yeah, just dang, PICO-8. Yeah, forget about those little limitation things like that. Yeah, because it'll play all 32 notes unless we tell it not to. I'm probably just gonna use the first like 5 or 6.
Okay, we don't want to do it here because that'll just play it over and over and over again. This is what's drawing the explosions. We don't want to do it there. I think we want to do it when we set the explosion to true.
Yeah.
High blast impact right here. Right?
Yeah.
So P0 high blast impact. The moment we set the explosion to true, we just want to play the sound effect once, right?
Yeah. That's effect 46.
And I'm just going to put that with the same thing. I'm going to mark my tentative code with the let's see how it works.
Yeah.
With player 0 anyway. And every time we add sound effects now, I'm like, oh, okay, what else did we break with the sound?
Yeah. Same.
Well, that did it.
Yeah.
That's for whoever's watching. I see a couple people watching. That's not the finished sound effect. We just put a placeholder sound effect because we wanted to add explosions. So okay, we need to go to P1 Kai Blast Impact now.
Yes.
Wait, where was that? I just had it. Should be right after it, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So P1 Kai Explosion. So we need to do it here. SFX 47. And then that's tentative. We'll let you. So for next time, you'll create the actual explosion. I think those sounded a little too long. They need to be shorter. Just a little,
Yeah. Same. And yeah, I want it to be more undertones. And
Yeah, I agree. So have fun with that. But let's make sure it's working for both players now.
That way it'll be easier for me to test the sound effect and everything.
Yeah, so they're in there now, so that's good.
Yes. He's changing.
What's that?
Just need to.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So save, fight. Yes.
Yay.
Okay. So let's just say it's a silly little task, but let's just show we accomplished something today. Add code for explosion sound effects. SFX 46 and SFX 47. All right, boom, done. I like checking things off the list. This is a little too vague. Let's change this. Let's mark off something that we actually did. Fix code indents. Done. Done enough anyway. We can double check it next time. All right. So you're going to work on the sound effects. You're going to tweak that one sound effect that you didn't like. And we're both going to stream for next time. Let's think about... I've never used itch. Have you?
No.
But I know it's the spot for indie developers. So give me one second. I'm going to hit the be right back button. Let me just get over to itch. Okay. Here we are. Let's see what we can learn about it. Even if we may or may not create something on it now. Let's okay, upload a game. Itch.io is a simple way to distribute your indie games online for free. Upload your game files and screenshots all to one place. Create a customized landing page where your game is the focus. You can even set a minimum price for your game. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Learn more. Design your game's page. Okay. Track your game. That's fun. So you can actually sell it right through here too, or you can do it for free. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Learn more about pricing. Okay, here we go. We got a nice little wiki here. Okay. On itch.io, any item that can accept money is automatically pay what you want or pay any amount above the minimum. Okay. We're not going to sell anything because this is a fan project. So let's check out itch.io. Open marketplace for independent digital creators with a focus on independent video games. It's a platform that enables anyone to sell the content they've created. As a seller, you're in charge of how it's done. You set the price, you run sales, you design your pages. It's never necessary to get votes, likes, or follows to get your content approved, and you can make changes to how you distribute your work as frequently as you like. Itch.io is also a collection of some of the most unique, interesting, and independent creations you'll find on the web. We're not your typical digital storefront with a wide range of both paid and free content. We encourage you to look around and see what you find. Okay. Gives creators the tools to make smart choices. Open revenue sharing, yeah. So this looks like the place. Okay, frequently asked questions. Why was it made? Okay, well, give developers a place to distribute their things, okay? I'm a game developer / musician / comic artist / writer. And we'd love to welcome you on itch.io, where you can upload both paid and free content, design a page for it, keep track of views. Okay, so this is perfect. I know this is like the spot for indie developers, so. Okay, creator frequently asked questions. I mean, alternatively, you could, I mean, I feel like we need to create one page for our projects, you know, like, I mean, I'm tempted to use my own login, like Google login, to create one for myself, and you create one for you, but then we'd have two listings for, I'll be right back, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Susan's working from home. She had a phone call she had to take, so she's 4 feet away. Just fun. It's nice to have a day at home together, actually. Okay, so the dashboard. Central hub lets you manage all your pages, sales, bundles. Well, let's see what's involved in creating a register. I think what I'm going to do is just start like, well, let's see what it does here. Username. Right, so this is why we got to choose something to call us. But, you know, I also might want to do it under a separate email address or something, you know? Rather than
we can create our own email.
Yeah, like we could. I mean, I certainly could create my own itch profile. Because it'd be cool to have an account and browse around and stuff. But you should probably do the same. But then we could create a joint one for our game projects.
Yeah, I can sign up if it's free, but
no, it's free. No, it's definitely free. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll do this offline rather than during a stream. Let's go back to itch.io. Let's like browse games, free games. Just curious, like, yeah, it would be cool. Imagine how cool it would be to have our game listed here under free games. You know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wonder if search for games PICO-8. PICO-8, 7,118 projects. Here you go.
Cool.
Now, how many of these are free? I think they probably all are. I don't think anyone's probably charging for a play in browser. So yeah, we'll have to create the play in browser version so we can add that to the page. So there's a lot to figure out in terms of how to create the page and what we put on there. Because we can have a devlog, we can, you know, make it playable right in the browser. We could have it downloadable on the page, upload the files for it for people to download. You know, let's just check one out. Like, what's someone doing here? Curse of the Lich King. Okay, a little. World of Warcraft. Yeah, so we can run it right here. Let's see what they've done here. Some links, Patreon. Let's try a different one here. Oh yeah, so the pages are quite customizable, so we can design our page apparently. That's fun.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, this one is for sale. Interesting. Check it out.
Oh,
But can you play it right in the browser? You can't. You can play it for free, or you can pay to download it. Apparently. Interesting.
cool title statement though.
Yeah, yeah, and it's, you know, I'm sure we're going to find that, you know, other people have done something cooler than we have, and we've done things that are cooler than other people have.
Oh,
In some ways, right? So, but I feel like we've kind of only scratched the surface about what PICO-8 can do from a programming standpoint, you know, in terms of code efficiency and making things more complicated, you know. But for our first project, it's pretty good. Okay, Curious Fishing, an aquatic puzzle game. Let's check it out. Oh, interesting. They have a little virtual console mock-up around it. Check that out.
yeah, that's cool.
Oh, interesting. How are they creating this interactive button pressing stuff going on around it? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot to learn, obviously. So, yeah, but let's see.
Pico hot. That's so cool.
Yeah, so we need to create a. I mean, I can just use, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can use my email address for it. It doesn't really matter. We just need to come up with something. But I think it might be good for each of us to have our own login and then have a joint one that we use to put our projects on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, you know, trademark stuff, Masters of the Universe, right? So someone's just made their own Masters of the Universe game. Check it out.
Cool.
Thank you for calling our
Oop,
man. My
do
name
that.
is Susan. How can I help you?
Oh, and I'm back. Dead air, as they say. So yeah, I'm just kind of browsing around, looking at these pages. Like what? So it's nice you can actually like put the controls right on the instructions right on the page. That's nice. We still need to write some instructions, but we can do that while we're setting up the itch page for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of thing you can iterate on. You know, it doesn't have to be Green Legion. Wow, check. I like the little background. That's fun. Very
Yeah.
very GeoCities here. I love it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you for calling our
one's PICO-8 too. Yeah, you're good. Mm-hmm.
Where's Nicole?
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, so I was looking at this page for this creator that made this He-Man game here. And look at these cool textures in the background. Nice use of sprites as the background textures. Check that out. Just tileable sprites like that. That's nice. Nice way to add a lot of detail that you know, we used up all our sprites for different colors of things and whatnot. We couldn't do that if we wanted to now.
Yeah,
But it's cool looking. But take a look at what's on here. So there's a lot that I like about this. I like the different cool screenshots which we could take. I like the instructions. I like this little graphic they made of the controls. We could make something like that. I like this move list. That's pretty neat. I like that there's different downloadable versions of the game because you can export in PICO-8. I think you can have executable files. You can have a Windows executable version, an Apple executable version. So you can actually just have a downloadable version that people can install on their machine and just play locally on their machine without having to download PICO-8. So that's pretty neat. I like that they have the soundtrack on there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a lot to like about how to set this up. I mean, little teaser trailer. So, you know, we could actually have our devlog on here probably as well. You know,
Yeah.
all the streaming sessions we did to make the game.
Yeah.
That would be cool. So in order to get started, we just need to, like this guy calls himself the Roboz. We need to figure out what to call us so we can create a page. So it doesn't sound like we're ready to do that yet. So be thinking about what you might want to call us. I mean, Ashland Games, I like it. It's, you know, it's kind of, you know, Ashland is a quirky place, so Ashland Games, it's cool. I don't like Gentle Games. What else you got? I liked Piccolo Games, but there's another game company that's already called something very, very similar. It's like Piccolo Software Company or something, you know.
Yeah. I need to keep sitting on it longer. I haven't had anything else come to me so far.
I can go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna try. That's how I came up with Cozy Azeroth, my name for my Twitch channel. Let's see here. Why not? I'll go to ChatGPT on my phone right now. Okay. Okay, there's a bunch, but I'll read you the ones that some of them are just non-starters. Pixel Paradox, that's kind of a fun idea. Retro Bloom Games, that's kind of a cool. Retro Bloom, that's fun. I like that. Ideas blooming, flowers blooming. I like that. What else we got here? Curiosity Engine. Oh, that's interesting. Dream Circuit Games. Pixel. It knows a lot about me because I've been using ChatGPT to bounce ideas off for games. Pixel Goose Studios. That's funny. Cosmic Gander. That's hilarious. Spark Gap Games. That's my idea. My learning company idea. Spark Gap Learning. Wandering Bit.
Wandering bit.
Let me try this again. Let me refine this. Give me more retro name suggestions. Let's see. Soft Sector Games, Bitplane Studio, Load Runner Games, Syntax Error Studios, Boot Sector Productions, Retro Basic, Pixel Executioner, 8-Bit Odyssey, Retro Capsule Games. That's kind of fun. Retro Capsule Game, kind of a generic, but 8-Bit Epiphany. Epiphany, that's a cool name. Epiphany Games. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see. How about something that is a subtle nod to Dragon Ball Z, but not obviously so. Kai Spark Studios, Power Loop Games, Infinite Kai, Radiant Core, Planet Pixel, Zeta Frequency, Hypernova Lab, Vortex Pixel Works, Mind Over Pixel, Kai Spark Studios, that's not bad. Spirit Forge Interactive. I don't know, I'm not wild about any of these really.
What about something like Super Retro Games or Super Retro Gaming?
There's probably a ton of things like that out there already, but how about variations on it? How about variations on Super Retro Gaming? Let's see here.
Hi. Did your sandwich have bacon?
Yes, it did.
Now I have to ask you.
It had a lot of bacon.
Okay.
So it was perfect.
Okay, how was school?
It was good. I was literally in dance like all day long. I
Yeah.
only had like an hour break.
Wow.
Because like I had like my first period is dance and I was in there for flex also. So we're learning our like non-dance team dance.
Okay.
And then I had English and then I went back to dance.
Wow.
So I'm tired.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
good. Lots of dancing. I love it. So, are you gonna finish up your poster?
Yes, I will.
And you have plans today?
Yeah, I might hang out with Evan
Okay.
later.
You're gonna get your poster done before you go.
Maybe not before I go. But like I'm gonna leave probably a little earlier. Like leave his house a little earlier so I can work.
Well, when are you leaving for his house? When are you leaving for his house?
I like 3.
Okay, so that's an hour.
Yeah.
You can work.
And like
on it.
I'm gonna make some lunch.
Okay, so I would, if you work on it just a little bit, eat some lunch, work on it a little bit,
Finish
so that
it
it's
when I get home.
finished it.
Yeah.
finished it so that it's finished tomorrow.
Is that printer working for you?
Well, it's working for me, but I don't know why it's not.
Me either. The only one that's showing up is the school printer.
Yeah, I don't know why
That's
it's
the only one
not.
that's showing up.
I don't know why it's not showing.
Yeah, I might need something printed, so I'll
We can try it
send
again.
it to you.
Yeah, try it again, and we can see if I can print it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetheart.
I'm gonna make my little soup dumplings and rice.
Oh, that's
How
yummy.
do I make the rice?
Just put it in the microwave,
Okay.
and it should tell you. It should tell you like this side up.
And like how long? Or just say it on the box?
It says it on the box.
Okay.
I think it's like 3 or 10 minutes. No, I don't know. No, I think it. No, I'm kidding. It's like might be 3 minutes.
Okay, should I make the soup dumplings or rice first?
I would do the rice first, and then keep it closed, and then put the soup dumplings in, and then open it all at the same time.
Okay.
So that it will keep it warm
That's
if you keep it in the bag. So.
Nice.
I mean, it would be fine. Actually, it's fine either way. 'Cause if you keep the soup dumplings closed, it will also keep it warm. So, but just do the rice first. So then that way you can have your base, and you can whatever.
That's so smart.
I try.
Yeah.
I love you.
you.
How about here's a couple more. Pixel Pulse Studio, Super Pixel Works, Retroverse Studio.
Goose Pixels.
Goose Pixels,
Yeah.
or just Pixel Goose Studios.
Pixelated
Oh, that's
goose.
fun. Pixel Goose.
You like? Susan likes Pixel
I
Goose.
like that one. I like that one because I think the most fun ones is just like when it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, it's a nice little nod to, subtle nod to Gertrude Secrets, too, which is one of my favorite retro game when I was a little tiny kid. Pixel Goose.
I mean,
But, you don't have any attachment to a goose, but it's just a random thing, Pixel Goose.
Yeah.
I like Pixel Goose. It rolls off the tongue,
It
Pixel
does.
Goose Studios.
it does, and it has no meaning really. It's just, I mean, to you, it has a.
Well, that's the kind of subtle nod that I like that's, it's so subtle that, it's going to be lost on everyone,
But will it? But
Well, not when we make the next game.
exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That's
okay,
I'd
though.
say our first pixel is gonna have a goose.
I like it though.
Pixel Goose, I like it. I could be down for Pixel Goose.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, let's write it down on our Trello thing here to make sure we don't forget the idea. Potential name, Pixel Goose. Like one word, like Pixel Goose, right? Or 2 words.
Or two.
No, I think 2
Imagine.
words.
Pixel Goose.
Because
Yeah,
if you
or
did
Goose
it like together, it'd be like Pixel Goose. Like
Pixel Goose rolls off the tongue better than Goose Pixel. Goose Pixel Studio.
Yeah, I think
Pixel Goose. Yeah, Pixel Goose
I
sounds
think
better.
Pixel will. The more you say it though, it's sounding like Pickle Goose now.
Pixel Goose. Pickle Goose. Pickle Goose.
I like
play
it.
on that. Do a pickle, goose in a pickle suit.
Pixel Goose Studios. Studios?
Yeah, I think
Studio?
that sounds better. It's a goose studio.
Or just Pixel Goose, really, Pixel Goose.
Yeah.
Just Pixel Goose or Pixel Goose Studios, Pixel Goose Games.
Yeah, then it would be PG games whenever we abbreviate PG games. Which is kind of funny. PG Studio. Pixel Goose. Pixel Goose
Alright.
games.
Yeah. Oop.
Gaming. Pixel Goose Gaming.
I don't like gaming. I think that implies more like playing games than making games.
Okay, yeah.
Pixel Goose. I think of these. I don't know. It's nothing wrong with just calling it Pixel Yeah, now I'm saying pickle. You're right. It doesn't sound like pickle goose. Pixel goose.
Also, kind of for some reason, it's giving Beetlejuice, pickle goose, pickle goose, pickle goose.
Pixel goose, pixel goose, pixel goose. Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, like,
Summon a magical goose, you know?
I love it. A magic goose in a pixel costume. Pixel
Pickle goose, pickle goose, pickle goose.
I'm starting to just want to go with pickle goose instead of pixel goose.
Pickle goose. That's a weird. Pickle goose, pickle goose, pickle goose.
See, it's sounding now saying like you're sounding pickle
Pixel.
juice.
Yeah, pixel goose. Pixel goose.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, maybe our logo should be a goose in a pickle costume. I like the idea. It looks funny in my head anyways.
How about I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT here. How about variations on pixel goose? ChatGPT's gonna think I'm nuts here. Okay. Pixel Goose Games, Pixel Goose Studios, Pixel Goose Works, Pixel Goose Works.
Yeah, that's funny.
Pixel Goose Works. I'll write that down. I like that actually. It's funny. Pixel
Yeah.
Goose Works. Or how about just Goose? Could just be Goose Works.
Goose works.
That's actually not bad either. Goose Works. Pixel Goose Company. Pixel Goose Co. Like, you know, looks kind of retro actually. A lot of companies have like that. Like this kind of that's a very retro approach to naming a company. The Pixel Goose Project, Super Pixel Goose, Pixel Goose Arcade, Pixel Goose Interactive, Pixel Goose Productions, The Honking Pixel. The Honking.
Wait, what? The honking.
That one genuinely cracks me up. The Honking Pixel.
The honking pixel. That's funny.
That's so dumb. All right. Neon Goose. Goose Bite. BYTE.
It's a goose bite.
That's actually really good because geese do bite. Goose
Yeah,
Bite.
they do. And yeah, bite like games.
Yeah, Goose Bite.
Yeah,
That's actually really cute.
Pixel Goose Retro Bites. What if it was something like that? Pixel Goose Retro Bites.
Pixel Goose. That's a long name.
That might be too many words. Yeah, I was thinking that might be one. That's like retro in there or something.
Pixel Flight Games. Honks and Bits. They like the ChatGPT likes the honking idea. Retro Goose. Retro Goose.
Retro Goose.
That's not bad. Retro Goose isn't bad. Goose Bite, yeah. Top 5 that fit you and Dylan best. Pixel Goose Games, Voxel Goose, Retro Goose, Super Pixel Goose, or Goose Bite. I kind of like Goose Bite, BYTE. What do you think of that one, Mallet?
Which one?
Goose Bite, BYTE. Goose Bite, one word, Goose Bite.
I like that.
Because geese do bite.
Stew bite?
Geese do bite.
Oh, I know.
So Goose Bite, but BYTE.
I like it.
That's an idea and a half.
I like
Goose
that
Bite.
one.
I like that one. I kind of like that one the best so far, actually.
What if it was retro goose bites? Like retro is one word and then goose bites is another word, like the second. So it's 2 words.
Retro Goose Bites? It's kind of long.
Yeah, that might be too long.
Too long. Yeah, you gotta think of something nice and brandable, you know. Goose Bite.
Goose bite. I like it.
I like it better than Pixel Goose.
I do too. That one, goose bite.
It was a good intermediate idea, but Goose Bite.
Goose bite or goose bites?
Singular. Goose Bite.
Geese bites. Geese bites.
Goose Bite.
Goose bite.
Mm-hmm. I could be totally down with Goose Bite.
It could be a game company.
Absolutely, it could be. It's a nice little nod to, you know, just yeah, it's a nice retro name, Goosebite.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
You seem to like it.
Yeah, works for me.
Works for you. Susan likes it.
I love it. I think it's great.
All right. Well, Goosebite.
Goosebite. Goosebite Game Company.
I think yeah. Just when you know if you ever turn it, we ever make it. Right now we just need to come up with something to call ourselves for the purpose of the itch page. But if we turn it into an actual company eventually, an LLC or whatever, which you should not do before we start making money. An LLC costs you money if you're not making any money yet. It's not worth it unless you're actually making money.
Yeah.
But then you can figure out Goosebite Company, Goosebite Games, Goosebite whatever, or just Goose. We don't know, but for now, just Goosebite is a cool username on itch, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I like it. There we go.
Is it going to be Goosebite with a capital B
You
or
going that one?
lowercase?
Oh, that's a good question. You mean camel case or? Yeah, I think we can just say, okay. So let's write them out here. Goosebite. Ooh. Goosebite.
I do kind of like that better, actually. It feels more like a game type. I think one word, Goosebite, with a capital B.
Yeah, did you know that's called camel case when you run words together with each word having a capital letter like that? That's called camel case because like little humps like a camel.
I didn't know that, but I like it.
Yeah, that's the term for that, camel case.
Goosebite camel cased. I like it.
So you like Goosebite with a capital B?
Yeah,
I like
it
that.
looks like a company name to me. It does feel like a nice name. Goosebite.
Yeah, and it's brandable too. You can come up with cool merch to sell, with a cool,
You need a little goose with some sunglasses on.
Yeah, exactly.
Sunglasses.
A retro goose with some sunglasses or something,
You're just like smiling and giving a little thumbs up.
It's a logo artist would have a field day with that, so that's good.
Yeah, you could be playing the Nintendo controller or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Goosebite.
Goosebite.
Let's see, choose name, Goosebite. Boom, done.
Goosebite.
Yeah, I like it.
Same.
Well, sounds like you've got some work on sound effects to do. If you want, I can get started creating an itch page for it using the name Goosebite. Just as in terms of like if you're doing your sound effect homework, I could start creating the itch page, even just a skeleton of it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I'll work on those sound effects. Will hopefully be done by next time we meet up this time.
Let's see.
Yeah,
so
this weekend will be a lot less crazy than the last several have been.
all right. Boom. There we go. Well, that's progress. We didn't finish the game, but we're so close. We just need those new sound effects and then to do some play testing. So.
Yep, we're pretty much there.
Oh yeah. In fact, I'm going to do this for myself. So here's a task for me. Buy USB controllers. So I can actually test the game.
Nice. Did you send me this version of the game?
Oh, I didn't yet. Let me do that. Let me make sure it's saved. Okay. Hold on, everyone. I'm going to hit the be right back button here. Let me get to my email. And compose. I gotta enable the visibility of hidden folders because PICO-8 is dumb and puts its cartridges in a hidden folder, so lame. Okay, so users, app data roaming, PICO-8, carts, and then our directory is fight, and this should be the one we just saved. 2:09 p.m. That's the one. Okay, yeah, so perfect. Let me get into back to the email here. Oh. Frieza's Fury, version 0.9.1.
Yeah.
10/23/2025. $84K.
Yay.
Boom. Alrighty. Well, we're off to the races.
Goose Bite.
Goose bite.
Goose Bite joins the team.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a nice generic name, but it's interesting and quirky. I like it.
Yes. And make sure that nobody's used it already.
Oh yeah, I'll check. Of course, I'll do a little googling and whatnot. It's all good. So
Yeah, you know.
it's not the end of the world. Right? It's just a name. So. Yeah, so let's aim to finish it up next week, because if you can get those sound effects done, and then we can play test it and but I think in the meantime, you know what I can do? I can start posting our devlog videos.
Yeah, and I will start writing down some rules, basically,
Mhm.
gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I write as much as you want, I guess. If you want to write a little intro blurb about it, and if you want to start writing up the instructions.
Yeah.
I mean, do it in terms of character selection, and then how to move on to the next screen, and then fight mechanics. I don't know. Just approach it logically, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta start off with the title screen.
Mm-hmm.
Goes through the sequence. It's locked until you can press the A. And any player can press any button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go through it, and then we can cut out whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
get,
We can tighten it up and tighten it up.
Yeah, maybe write it up together for the most part, and I'll just lay
Mhm.
out things so that I don't forget about stuff.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Well, I'm gonna get going because I've got a meeting at 3, and but good work. We cleaned up the code a little bit. We got a name selected. We're in the home stretch. So
Home stretch.
yeah, you want to let's see. We have plans Sunday.
No.
I could do
So,
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, let's work on it on Sunday.
Okay. I might not have the sound effects done by then because I'm going to go to Max's today.
Oh well, but we need to have the sound effects to do the next part, right? So you want to just wait till Thursday?
Let me let you know if I don't get the sound effects in today. I was thinking about working. I've had a headache, and I was thinking about taking a nap.
Mhm.
I might not end up at Max's. And if I don't go to Max's, I was gonna try to work on it tonight. But if I do go to Max's, then
Yeah.
I won't.
That's okay. I mean, if not Sunday, then next Thursday's fine. There's no real rush, right?
Yeah, that'll be easier for me for sure next Thursday.
All right. Well, let's plan on next Thursday, and if I hear from you that you want to work on it on Sunday instead, we can do that. Unless something comes up,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Well, good work as always. We're in the home stretch.
Right back at you. Yes, we are.
I'm so excited. It's like we're almost done with the first game. Now we can start on the next one. It's so exciting.
Yes. Yeah. It's super exciting. Our first original.
Exactly. Mostly original. Well, I can't wait to see what you come up with for the explosion sounds. Something better than I came up with in 5 seconds. So.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what I tinker out.
And that end around sound effect, I want something completely different.
Yeah, something that one just doesn't work. It's a little funky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Work better with the old music.
Yep.
All right. Enjoy your meeting.
Alrighty. Thanks.
So,
Thanks for watching, anyone who's still watching, and we'll catch you in the next one, either on Sunday or on Thursday. And I'll probably do a little retro streaming later. I've got a meeting here in a little bit, but then I'll probably come back later this afternoon or evening and do a little retro streaming. So stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Have a good day, everyone.